Level up your listening with Bose Quiet Comfort Ultra earbuds and headphones with immersive sound and world-class noise cancellation for a not-so-silent night. Visit Bose.com/Spotify to shop sound that's more than a present.
Welcome to the Instagram Stories Flash Briefing. Slow day on the Instagram news front. I mean, hey, it's bound to happen. It's just been so crazy lately. But I did learn something about Instagram today, and I wanted to share it. I was watching the Instagram creators account, which is a wealth of really valuable, interesting information, and Elisa Benson is on the Instagram partnerships team. She did a long IGTV Q&A, and she said something about halfway through when it comes to going live that I didn't know. Did you know that it was possible to share pictures during a live session? I didn't know that. Here's the clip.
How did you do that background vid? I think you're asking about what I pulled up and shared. I feel like this is a feature of Instagram Live that people don't really use as much as they could, but it's a really good one. We call it media sharing, but once you go live on Instagram, if you look at your lower right corner, you will actually see a little preview from your camera roll. If you, more unicorn emojis. Okay. I'll keep it moving. But if you tap that little camera roll icon in the lower right corner, you can pull up images from your camera roll and play them full screen.
You know what's amazing to me? I talk about Instagram every single day, and I did not know that that was possible. I almost can't wait to go live so I could test that out. Here's something else she talked about on this Q&A. Is it better to have more quantity of posts, or is it better to have higher quality of posts? The quality versus quantity question. Here's the answer.
What you're asking about is if you want to grow your account, if you want to make your Instagram as engaging as possible, if you are dedicated to that creator life, what's more important, quality or quantity? I feel like you already know that I'm kind of going to say both, but just to explain that a little bit and hopefully make it a little bit more helpful, like quality is important. Like don't post stuff to feed in stories that like no one cares about. You know, your content should be good. That's how you keep your followers engaged, is posting the best possible stuff. If it's kind of like a slow day and you're not really feeling it, like I wouldn't post something just to post something. You know, you should post with intention. Or I've heard one of my coworkers say on Instagram, you should always be in a storytelling mode. So I think quality is really important. But quantity is kind of also important. Like we all know, especially right now, like we all probably open our Instagram like 1,000,000 times a day. If you're like me, it's like the first thing you open in the morning, the last thing you look at before you go to bed, and then 1,000,000 times throughout the day. So quantity can be important, especially on a platform like Stories, or I shouldn't say a platform, a piece of the app like Stories where things move really, really quickly. So it's important to sort of think about both. Think about posting regularly, but make sure your content is really, really good. And I feel like it also, oh my gosh, unicorn emojis. Okay, next question. I was also going to say it never hurts to ask your followers what they want to see and what kind of content they like from you.
I really liked that answer because a lot of times when I see people struggling with the app, the fact is that the content just isn't doing as well as they want it to or think that it should. We're always working to make better content, of course, but that does take time and effort. You can't just put up a picture and expect that it's going to do well. I've actually experienced that many, many times. A picture I thought would do really well did not. And now I'd like to ask a question of you. I recently got some feedback about the show, and I was wondering if anyone else agreed. Essentially, the feedback that I got was that the mic sound of this show is not great, and sometimes it can be hard to hear what I'm saying. Have you ever experienced that? Could you send me a message and let me know if it's hard to hear me? I have a USB microphone, and I think it's set up properly, but maybe I'm missing something or I need a better microphone. I'd love to get some feedback on that. Also, the other feedback that I got was that sometimes the show repeats. When it comes to the show, I typically record Sunday night through Thursday night. And then weekends, I tend to spend time with my wife, catch up on other things. If there is something really important or I have a little bit of free time, I will make a show on weekends. But that would really be the only time the show should repeat. If you're hearing the show repeat midweek, could you let me know? Tell me if I maybe messed something up or there's some issue I'm not aware of. And if you guys want me to record on the weekends, I'll try to work it in if I get messages from you guys thinking that I should. That's it for today's episode. Thanks for listening.